This morning, the Uber car service faces a lawsuit that's part of a growing battle nationwide. Taxi companies in Washington state claim Uber drivers aren't meeting the same requirements as cab drivers, including criminal background checks.
Uber is now valued at nearly $4 billion, offering transportation in 80 cities worldwide. But as Vinita Nair shows us, the questions about Uber's regulatory compliance and liability continue to surface. Vinita, good morning.
Good morning. When we spoke to the folks at Uber, they told us their initial objective was to solve transportation issues in San Francisco. Then they realized the same problems exist on every street in every city, and the goal became changing transportation worldwide. While the company has already fought regulators from California to Massachusetts, it is the newest service, also reserved on a smartphone, that's facing the most scrutiny.
We're a reliable, responsible company.
Herbert Ritchie has been driving passengers around Washington, D.C. in his personal car, a Hyundai Sonata, for the past month. He's a private driver for Uber's new service called UberX.
You get college students, you get people go down to the Capitol, you get senators.
Now available in more than 30 cities across the country, UberX is a lot like the company's popular black car service. Both are booked on a smartphone, are cashless because you store your credit card information, and both tell you the wait time. But UberX costs a lot less.
We'll have a driver into one of our offices in a given market. We'll vet them on professionalism. We'll vet their vehicle. We'll vet how well they know the cities.
Ryan Graves, the company's head of global operations, says UberX has fought numerous legal battles and is currently banned in both Miami and Austin. Some critics have argued that drivers don't have the same insurance as professional taxis or limos.
We maintain that their lack of insurance and their lack of protecting the public safety is directly tied to their ability to undercut our cost by 30 to 40%.
But Graves says UberX drivers don't need the same insurance as taxi drivers because they provide a different service. UberX drivers don't use a meter and are not full-time employees. That's why the company defines the UberX service as ride-sharing.
There was an industry that had not changed, had not seen technology, had not seen innovation for, 60 plus years. And when Uber came to the market, it fundamentally changed how people get around their city.
On its website, the company says it expects most UberX drivers are covered on their personal policy, which Uber will supplement under certain circumstances.
Well, it's certainly shaken things up.
Matt Dawes is a former New York City taxi and limousine commissioner.
Yes, you do provide a valuable service. We want to let you in, but let's have some ground rules, let's have some reason to it, and let's all play by the same rules.
Uber says it launched UberX to compete with other companies offering similar services. Experts say digital dispatch has transformed the market, and the industry better catch up.
Is digital going to replace the traditional way of getting a taxi?
Apart from New York and Las Vegas, I think in pretty much every other U.S. city in 10 years, taxi service is going to be completely dominated by these platforms.
Existing laws in most states don't address ride sharing, so lawmakers in at least 8 cities are drafting new regulations. Uber told us they intend to remain aggressive even as they expand, keeping the wait time from the time you reserve a car to when a car pulls up to about 5 minutes.